Hey guys, this is Fuller and welcome to another new Hearthstone Heroes. This week it's all about the Dragon Knight. If you haven't seen the Pirate and Death Knight, be sure to check them out. On to the hero. As far as I know, there aren't actually any Dragon Knight characters in Warcraft, so I just made one up. James Eckerbert, which is a character from a famous Dragon Knight book series. But if you have any suggestions, let me know. For the hero power, I went with Empower. It's similar to Warlock's Life Tap. For 2 mana, gain 3 mana crystals this turn only and take 3 damage. So basically you gain 1 extra mana that turn at the cost of 3 health. It gives you a big tempo lead and lets you call out high cost dragons quicker. Before we go on to the cards, I just want to explain the new Pay X mechanic that the Dragon Knight would have. Just like how Shamans have Overload and Rogues have Combo, it uses all your remaining mana into the X cost of the card. For example, deal X damage will deal your remaining mana as damage. I'll go into more depth later. Let's go on to the 3 cards that everyone would start with. First we have Fire Blast. It's 2 mana, deal 3 damage and return this card to your deck. It costs 1 more. Pretty close to Frostbolt. You can keep recycling it, but it gets more expensive. You wouldn't want to run too many of these in your deck though. Next we have Tomb of Summoning. A basic 1 mana, draw a random dragon from your deck into your hand. Just like Sense Demons, good to pull some strong dragons, it thins your deck out, but this doesn't give you any card advantage. On to Flight. For 0 mana, return a friendly dragon to your hand, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. A very cheap arcane explosion, but you need to have a dragon. Ideally you'd combo it with a Battlecry dragon or an injured dragon back to your hand. Next is Stomp. This is a morphing card, just like how Druid has Claw and Bite, well the dragon also can morph, except bigger and stronger. It's 3 mana, give your hero +3 attack this turn and draw a card. So sort of a cross between Claw and Hammer of Wrath. If you're using your hero power and disc to remove minions, you need to be careful about your health dropping too low rapidly. Now for the first Pay X card, it's Broodmate. For 6 mana, it's 6/5, summon a 2/2 Dragon Whelp, and Pay X, give it +X/+X. So for every extra mana over 6, it will get +1/+1. At 10 mana you have a 6/5 and a 6/6, similar to Silverhand Knight but much more flexible. Next we have another dragon, Skyseeker. For 5 mana he's 3/5, return this card to your hand at the end of your turn. A little bit stronger and more expensive than Stormwind Knight, it can be used to clear off weak minions and return back to your hand at full health. On to Ravage. For 6 mana it gives all friendly characters Wind Fury this turn, that includes your hero and all your minions. It's close to both Savage Roar and Bloodlust, but much more suited for having a few very big powerful minions on the field, like dragons. Next is Dragon Calling. For 3 mana, both players summon a 5/5 red dragon. It's kinda like a spell version of Leroy Jenkins without an immediate impact. Best if you have a way to clear out a 5/5 minion. This one's a little bit tricky. It's Dragonstone. For 0 mana, pay X, at the end of your turn draw a gain mana card, with gain X mana this turn only. Basically it's an innovate where you pump all your mana into it to draw it the following turn. This can set up huge plays later on. The last 3 card, and my favourite, it's Immortality. For 1 mana, give a dragon Death Rattle, return it to your deck, it costs 2 less. Similar to Warlock's Sacrificial Pact, you can use it on any dragon, even your opponent's. So if he's using a Resira or a Deathwing, when it dies, you play it again, but cheaper. On to the common cards. First we have Dragon Caller. For 3 mana, he's 1/3. All dragons cost 2 less, but not less than 1. Very similar to Summoning Portal, it speeds up dragon summons, but note this includes enemy dragons as well, so it can work against you. Next we have Elder Drake. For 9 mana, he's 7/8. At the end of your turn, if this card is in your hand, reduce its cost by 1. So if you compare it to Ironbark Protector, it needs a few turns to really gain value. If you can hang on to it long enough though, it gets really cheap and a 7/8 hit in the field has a lot of impact. On to Renewal. For 2 mana, restore 3 health. If you have a dragon, return this card to your hand at the end of your turn. So half a Holy Light, but you can keep reusing it over and over, just as long as you have a dragon. With your hero power ruining your health, you'll need to have some health gain. This helps out a lot. Let's go on to the rare cards. You're going to see a lot of Pay X now. The first one is Fire Breather. It's 4 mana, 5/4, Pay X, deal X damage randomly split amongst enemy characters. If you compare it to Fire Elemental, it's less cost effective, but you can spend all the way up to 10 mana for a 6 damage split, and even without paying the X he's still a decent 5/4. Next is Maneater. For 5 mana he's 5/5, pay X, destroy a random enemy minion with X or less health. He's like a Dragon Kodo beast. You need to ideally pump up some mana into him to really gain the full effect. The other benefit is a damaged enemy minion can also be picked off this way. Onto Dragon form, it's Stomp's bigger brother. For 7 mana, give your hero +7 attack this turn and draw a card. Similar to Bite with a bigger, more frightening attack, this really shows how the Dragon Knight is in a league of his own for pure raw attack power. This one's my personal favourite. It's inspired by Alexstrasza. It's Breath of Life. For 5 mana, deal 5 damage and pay X, summon X 2/1 dragon hatchlings. Now even if you can't afford the pay X cost, it's a straight 5 mana, 5 damage, which is pretty good. Anything more and you're flooding the field with small token units. Let's move on to the epics. First is Ice Breath. It costs 0 mana. Pay X, deal X damage, randomly split amongst enemy characters and freeze them. Less efficient than Arcane Missiles and Avenging Wrath, but much more versatile at any stage of the game, and it freezes. Next is Rebirth. For 5 mana, destroy a friendly dragon, summon a random dragon from your hand into the battlefield. Quite close to Mind Games, but you need to have a dragon on the battlefield ready to sacrifice, and ideally a big dragon waiting in your hand like a Wisira. Lastly we have Fusion. For 7 mana, give a minion +6/+6 and pay X, draw X cards. It's like a cross between Blessing of Kings and Sprints. Ideally you spend a full 10 mana for the full value of drawing 3 cards. Now for the legendary. It was pretty difficult to come up with something that was on par with the big 5 dragons in the game, but I believe I found one. It is Galakrond. He was the original biggest, most fearsome dragon before being destroyed by the 5 dragon aspects. For 9 mana he's 5/10, all friendly characters have +4 attack. I took a little bit of a liberty with the fluff here as it doesn't quite fit in with his character, but gameplay wise it has a lot of uses. So with this your hero will always have +4 attack every turn so long he's on the field, and you gain it instantly the second he's summoned. On top of that you have every minion you have on the field with +4 attack. Imagine combining it with Ravage to get some tremendous damage potential. There's the Dragon Knight hero guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Remember I've also made a Pirate and Death Knight hero you should check out. Thanks guys and see you next time.